but tonight we're going to issue something new to the Grudge game. We're going to we introduced it last night, and we were supposed to follow up with it last night, but and Marcus Wongis, I apologize that I didn't do it last night like I said I would, but I did it tonight. So I had to put a little more thought into what we were going to do and make it all come together so we could package it up. All right, because that's as important as the message. The packaging is as important as the message, right? When you see something with a nice package and ribbons and bows, you think it's important. See something in a brown paper bag, not so much. Okay, so packaging is important. All right, so Black Nasty, do you know what the OG stand down challenge is? Have you heard of it before? The OG stand down challenge.
Well, I heard of the OG challenge, but I don't know about the stand down challenge.
All right, good deal. Now, lately we've had a rash of folks, a lot of misunderstandings have come about as a result of people not. I think we get into a lot of misunderstandings because people sometimes wander off the path of keeping it grudge, because that's one of the mainstays. For decades, we've been in the grudge game. You've been in the grudge game how long? I've been in over 50 years. How about you?
Oh, yeah. Been in a long time, Joe. Been in the grudge a long time.
From the high school days when you took that Cadillac and was running over people after school. Oh, I'm not going to talk about that right now.
They was in the way of my burnout.
Wait a minute. Just let people know that's a true story. You took that old Cadillac, the Medea Cadillac, and ran some people over in high school. Is that, or tried to run them over? You didn't run them over. You tried to run them over. Is that accurate? Is that an accurate story?
That's accurate. They was in the way.
They was in the way. Okay. So we'll get to that story maybe tonight. Hopefully we get to that. All right, guys. So the point is that the OG stand down challenge, we were talking yesterday and we were saying is that, we got the grudge game is getting out of control. A lot of OGs, OGs, original grudge members, OGs, original grudge game members, they say the game's gotten out of control. They don't recognize this brand of grudge racing. They don't recognize this brand of smack talk where you can supposedly talking about racing, you can start including people's family. That ain't never been no grudge racing. Have you ever seen that, Black Nasty?
Oh no, that ain't what we do.
Okay, they can talk about people's livelihood, what they do for a living outside the racetrack. Where does that? Huh?
Got nothing to do with grudge.
Nothing whatsoever. So this OG stand down challenge, and guys, this is a one. We're on the Zoom side, and so it's an interview. If you want to check in on the Zoom side, you can check in, and we'll let you in. We'll let you in on the Zoom side. We're gonna put the link up there, and you can just go ahead, come up here and jump. But you won't be able to talk until at the end, the very, very, very end of the show is when you'll be able to talk and make comments, because this is just supposed to be strictly an interview. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link inside there. I know some of you like to come up here and so on and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If you want to join us on the Zoom, you can join us over. We don't have to follow anybody else's rules. We can follow our own. Okay. All right, guys, go ahead and give us a like and share on the Zoom side. Go ahead and give us a like and share on the Zoom side. I see a couple of folks out there talking, and let me go ahead and pull that up so I can get some feedback. Clifford Milton, what's up, Doctor? Sherry Tucker, hey. All right. So the OG stand down challenge, as I was saying, the OGs don't recognize.
Join the meeting.
don't recognize the Grudge game as we have it right now. And so the job is that, we all keep saying somebody's got to stand up. Oh shit, wait a minute, hold on. We want the money in the bank. Okay. I apologize. I'm getting it together over here. I got to get me an engineer. I swear this is too much for me. I got to get me an engineer. This is way too much for me. Too much stuff to do and think about it. And so, but we're trying to bring everything together, and we will. So definitely apologize for any little hiccups you might have tonight. But again, I'm talking about the OG stand down challenge. So the OGs keep saying, yeah, we don't recognize this stuff. This stuff is crazy. It's out of control. Yada, 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 yada. I've heard it and you've heard it too. So again, the question is, everybody's talking about it, but nobody's being about it. Nobody's doing anything about it. You can talk about a problem all day long, but it don't get fixed. Hey, Anthony, you own a thriving mechanic. Your shop is auto repair specialist, and you got 7 days or something like that in your shop, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay, then okay, you can tell people we're on now. You can tell people we're on now. People are texting and asking me questions. So until you start turning those bolts and changing those parts, whatever problem that car came in with won't get fixed until you change something, right?
That's correct.
And that's what it is right now. So instead of keeping on talking about it and saying the same thing and saying, oh, we shouldn't be doing that and doing that. So a few of us were talking on the phone yesterday, myself and Underdog and was it Streets and a couple of more people on there, I believe, Dre from Texas or whatever it is. And we came up with this ideal, the OG Stand Down Challenge. And it's a pledge. Everybody have the challenges, the crate challenge, the water bottle challenge. Have you heard any challenge? Give me another challenge, somebody. Give me another challenge. What's one of those crazy challenges people been doing and killing themselves, walking up them damn crates? That's the one I remember, them damn crates. They walk up them. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not the I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little mixed up over here in what we're trying to get done. And like I said, the Zoom link is up. If you want to join the Zoom, if you've ever joined the Zoom before, it's the same way. You just go to the old Zoom, click the word join, and it'll start with 378, and click the word join, and you'll be in the show. But again, you can't speak until at the end of the show, okay? So that's the rule, and we good on that. So let me find this damn Zoom again, and let's get to it. All right, so the OG Stand Down Challenge, you can't. The OG Stand Down Challenge. When you see somebody that's not keeping it grudge, it's your duty, your obligation to speak up about it, okay? It's your duty and your obligation to speak up about it. And all you got to say is OG challenge, OG stand down challenge, OG challenge, whatever. And what you got to do is ask that person, what does that have to do with grudge? Now, if you can take the way my dog humped my leg, if you can take that and make it a part of a grudge conversation, have at it. And if you can show us that it's related to us grudge racing somehow, then do so. But that's what it is about, so that people are always keeping a grudge. All right. What do you think about that, Black Nancy? Good idea. You down with
That's
that?
true. Oh yeah, I'm down with it.
So will you take the OG stand down challenge right now? I'm gonna keep it grudge and keep it moving. That's the challenge. Keep it grudge and keep it moving.
That's true.
All right.
We need to get back. We need to get back to the real grudge racing like we used to do it. You know?
Yeah, it's
And people
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
90% of what's going on when you get to the track ain't got nothing to do with what happened at the track.
Yeah.
It's happened something in the street. You bring it to the track, and
Wow.
and them folks want us to look. They want us to look bad out there. That's what they want us to say. Well, see how they act.
You just made it
And
real big. You made it a lot bigger just now. That's true.
Yeah.
That's why nobody takes
And
the seriously, because of a lot of all this BS that's getting all this attention, and not the real grudge racing.
Yeah. And and a lot of people had their kids there and stuff like that. They don't want to see nothing like that.
Okay.
They bring the kids there, support and have fun, and hopefully they get them in the junior tracks or something in the racing. But if they see stuff like that, that pulls them away.
Oh yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm gonna ask everybody tonight to take the OG stand down challenge. And, if you are in the midst, and I don't know who Thomas Davis is, I don't know who Thomas Davis is, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance and admit him right now. Ain't many people up there. If he does something silly, kick him off. Okay. All right, guys. A couple of you are coming in. Again, if you're on the Zoom side, you're welcome, but you cannot speak. Okay. But you can sit there and listen. I will give everybody the opportunity to ask questions of our special guest tonight, Black Nasty. And we're all going to be on here until about 8:30. We're trying this out. This is the inaugural broadcast of NGRA TV. It's finally here. We worked on that, and thank you to all my partners who have helped get this here. All the people who have contributed to NGRA TV coming to fruition. Okay. What this will be is it'll be an OTT platform. An OTT platform. And what OTT means, over the top. We're going to bring you video on demand. We're going to bring you live stream to video. We're going to bring you, it's like everything that everybody else does, but we have a place for the grudge world. And all you content creators, right? Hopefully we can help make this your home. And hopefully we can come up with a profit sharing plan where everybody can get paid like they weigh. Okay, you can get paid something that's a lot closer to your value than what we're getting paid right now for being on these other platforms and putting out all of our content over there. YouTube, pennies on the dollar, Facebook, half a pennies on the dollar, and so on and so forth. I ain't mad at them for doing what they do. Not mad at them, not hating. I'm just not participating no more. I'm gonna do something different now. Okay. So Thomas Davis, who are you exactly? Thomas Davis? I don't know who you are. Just say, hey, what's up, Thomas Davis? You know what? You don't have any audio, so you can't say anything. Okay, good deal. I see you don't have any audio. All right. So anyway, point of the matter is that new platform for the grudge game, and you come over here and like I said, let's get this thing popping and pay like you weigh. All right, tonight's special guest on the inaugural episode, a live episode of Smack Talk, of NGRA TV. We have the living legend himself, the one and only, the former pro mod heavyweight champion of the world, Black Nasty, Mr. Anthony Williams. How are you, doctor? Oh, you still have some applause, but I don't have it right now set up, but we will have some soon. Okay. What's good with you, man?
Everything good. Everything good, Joe. Waiting to try to get the season kicked off and see what I can do this year.
Get this season kicked off.
And hopefully it's gonna be a good year. Hopefully.
Okay.
I want to try to show the people.
Go ahead.
I want to try to show them a little more of the car this year. Hopefully we're gonna try to work on some stuff. Get some races going like me, and
Yeah,
And
I've got a couple of friends who told me, man, they came to the track just to see Black Nasty, and they need to see that car. They've come to the track before just to see that Black Nasty car race, and unfortunately, a couple of times they've been disappointed for whatever reason. But that happens in life. But you just said you gonna try to make it up to them this year. You're gonna be out there doing your thing, yes?
I want to make it up to them this year. I mean, we had some stuff, a little mishap stuff, but we're gonna make it up this year.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. All right, guys, turn
And
the Black. Let me take it back to the beginning first before we bring it back to the present. Let's go to the past a little bit. Black Nancy, when did you start grudge racing? How did you start grudge racing? What was the circumstance? Who brought you in the game? And what was your first driving? And then what was you? I ain't talking about when you used to steal your daddy car when you were 13. I ain't talking about that. Don't tell nobody. Wait, go ahead.
uh,
Tell me about stealing the car when you were 13 first. Tell me about that. Although
well,
we don't condone that, but he did it. It's history.
I'm
So
just born. I, I'm just born. I'm gonna bring it right back.
you were just
He
born.
was at the shop resting. I was just born. I want to check the carburetor out. The carburetor playing a little bit.
Oh, you got just the carburetor exhilarator, like the boy said from Medea. The carburetor exhilarator. You got to check it out.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
No, but when did you first get?
But
When did you first get into grudge
say that
racing?
again.
When did you first get into grudge?
Well, I first got into it. I first got into it, Joe, and had a little Camaro called Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. Wow. Okay.
It
There's a guy in
had
Virginia.
it had I had a mouse on it with a cape on
A mouse. That's almost like the underdog, but it's a mouse, huh?
and believe it or not, I started right there at Rico Drag Strip.
Mm, okay, Rico Dragster, and that's another Black History
Yes,
organization. So big props out to Sherry Tucker for bringing that up and putting that out there. Those Black History moments with Rico Dragship. I think it's one of them in Gigantor. But yeah, go ahead.
like I said, Larry and his father was good to me. We raced down there, had a good time, and I moved on to there. To, place like 710,
Okay.
Arlington,
Wait.
places
Dawson.
like that. hmm And grudge racing. Then if we was bad enough to call you out, we don't care what you had. We race, win, lose, or draw. We race.
So let me
You
say,
know, I can
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I can remember when HD and them boys and all them come down, Harry and all them boys come down from New York with them bad Camaros and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They had a lot bigger stuff, yeah, but we still racing. And some we came out on top, and some we didn't. But we grudge raced them though.
You
It won't know your fans.
Yeah, we talking
Because
to each
I was
other
a
a
little
little.
fella.
We talking over each other a little bit, but I'm gonna try and give a long pause before I jump in again. So you keep going.
But see, and I had a small block then and didn't think no big block, but I run my small block.
Wow. Okay. So who did you race with the small block?
um, I raced Shane. I
Shane.
raced number one, which is number one stone.
Right. Okay.
Um, I raced it Dobbs.
The Dobbs Dragon. Okay. Dobbs
Uh,
Dragon.
Lester Cooper.
These are all big names around the North Carolina area. Dustin Cooper, especially the Sand Hills area, which is Fayetteville, Lumberton, and the surrounding area,
Yeah.
Southern
And
Pines.
I went up north, went to Virginia, and used to go to a place called Wilson up there. And
Wilson.
yeah, ran Shack Attack and them boys. And oh man, we went right on up with that small block and run. Danny Perry and all them boys, good name boys. We was at and Galot. We ran a lot of guys at the lot.
So Danny Perry is a pro mod racer with the PDRA, right?
You're right.
That's what he is now, right? Okay, Danny Perry. Okay.
Yeah.
But you back then, y'all was in the streets. Okay, okay, good deal, good deal. So now listen, you said that you ran all these guys, HG and Harry O, and you mentioned some very prominent names, Danny Perry. You raced Tony Bynes as well?
Tony Bine as well. Dog.
Willie
Tony
Dog.
Bine. Yeah.
Okay.
The corner.
The corner.
Tony.
I remember that race. It was in Fayetteville, the corner and
Yeah.
Black Nasty. That was the old Black Nasty, not the new Black Nasty now.
That's right. So, we ran a lot of big name guys, and we had a good time, and we go to track and listen, man, we race, win, lose, or draw, and we were the best of friends after. It don't make no difference. Yeah, we
Right.
were still, and we were over and over,
Right.
and it was good grudge racing. They won't know I got mad with you because you outran me, wanted to fight, and all this crazy stuff. You won that day. You the best man that day, and we give him his props.
Okay.
And we'll get together next week. Rock was. I ran Rock at Fayetteville. Rock had the bounty hunter.
The bounty hunter, right?
Yeah, and Shane had the SV stunner. Like I say, Doughboy had the Camaro. I ran all the big name boys. I didn't run from none of them.
Okay, the Doughboy, it's a big name from the past. It's a blast from the past. I like that.
And I didn't have what they had at the time, but I
Okay.
still come out on top.
Okay.
You know,
Hey, listen. Hey, listen to this. Now I got a theory. The theory I ask people all the time is why, when the man and the tiger have a fight, why is it that the man always wins the fight with him and the tiger? Because
well,
the man is telling the story. Now you saying
yes, sir.
you beat all these people. Well, I know you beat Tony Bynes. I was there that day because Tony Bynes red lit. I was there. I seen that race. I think I saw you beat Dobbs. I saw you beat. Go ahead.
I got back one day and called them all up. Went to 710 Drag Strip.
Yeah.
I ran Bruce Spencer.
Bruce Spencer, big name.
Steve Carter. Yeah, Steve Carter.
Big name.
Shane with #1 stunner.
Big name.
There was another one in that I ran. I beat them all that day. I told them I'm gonna run every one of them one by one. Just give me time to cool the car off, and that's what I did.
Ooh-wee.
And beat everyone and set the track record on #1 stunner.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on a second. Now, that is a little bit concerning that you said you set the track record. Now, in Grudge is money, math, and mystery. Mysteries keep your time secret. So, if you set the track record, number one, how did you know? And number two, did you tell everybody?
Back then, nobody knows what you ran.
Oh,
we
okay.
kept it a secret back then. Now, the days where everybody know before you get out the car. But back then, nobody knows.
Wait a minute. Everybody know before you do what now?
So you can get out the car.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that's because technology and people can get your times in different ways, or you believe because we got loose lips sink ships? Which one?
Well, a little bit of both. You got good technology. So you got all that now.
All right, guys, and welcome to the NGRA TV today. We're interviewing the one and only current heavyweight reigning champion of the world, Black Nasty. And now, wait a minute. Now, everybody knows you as Black Nasty. And this is NGRA today, but in the debut episode of NGRA TV. So right here is the home for official grudge racing. But Black Nasty. So how did the name Black Nasty come about, and it stuck with you. And I believe your car has a different name now. The blue car with the white stripes, with the blue X spray. I want you to tell me about the blue X spray and tell me how you got the name Black Nasty and what the original name of the car is. The Right Hand Man.
Well, the Black Nasty came. It was two guys used to go to the track with me,
Two guys. Okay.
and the car, they named the car Black and Nasty at that time.
Okay, you're breaking up just a little bit. Say it again. You're talking a little too loud. I got your face. Say it again.
Uh, they they named the car. It was black. It was a black 2002 Camaro. It was
Okay.
black with flames on it.
Okay.
They named it Black and Nasty.
Oh, Black and
The car
Nasty.
was black and
Okay. Oh,
so after
I like it.
they got just Black Nasty.
Black Nasty. Okay. So at first it started out Black and Nasty. Now it's just Black Nasty. Okay. But now listen, the blue Camaro, that's not the blue Camaro's name, is it?
Well, the blue Camaro is called Right Hand Man.
Right Hand Man. Okay. But
Yeah.
the Black Nasty stuck.
And well, the blue car started out being black and blue, and ended up blue and me and my painter had a little distraction there, but it came out all right. So,
Okay. So you're saying that it wasn't the color scheme that it ended up wasn't the original color scheme.
right. That wasn't the original colors. But at that time, I just said, let's do it like this. I got the road now. I got some on the killing list. I got to go get them.
Oh, the killing list. Wait a minute. Okay. So right now with technology as it is, and we're in the internet age, everybody knows the Black Nasty car and they know some of your history, some of your travels. Why don't you give us two or three races and highlight them and tell them where they were, what happened, and why they stick out in your mind so much, with this latest version of Black Nasty? Your
Well,
car.
um, well, the first thing sticks out my name with my mind with that one is when I went to Texas and stuck a little Johnson and Johnson in a few people out there. It's a,
Did you
so,
say Johnson and Johnson? Is that what you said?
yeah, well, we went out there to run Tree Man.
Okay. Tree
And
Man, Pro Mind, he's from Texas.
yeah, and he had a little mishap there. And then we had Hyde and them boys gonna take up for him.
Dr. Jekyll
And
and
they
Mr.
got the worst Mr. Hyde. And they got the worst end of the Johnson and Johnson.
Wait a minute. They got the worst end of the Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they got the worst end of because they didn't know what they was getting into.
He did not know what they was getting into. Okay.
They
Wow.
they didn't know. He said, but they know before the night was over with. and we got a lot of memories with that car there because as we still chasing Mr. Dave Thomas and them. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right though. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get it right. And and Sweet Bear Meat there. I had him a few times there.
Wait, who was Sweet Bear
That's
now? Wait now. Don't you're taking me too. Oh, you're cooking my grapes. You're taking me too fast. Who is Sweet Bear Meat? And again, we got 5 minutes left, but go ahead.
That's Jeff Rogers.
Jeff Rogers. Oh my God. Wait a minute. I gotta call Jeff. Right now. Oh, just Sweet Bear Meat. But go ahead. Go ahead. So those are some of your best some of your best races.
Well, and so we had a lot of good races with the car and stuff like that, but fun races, stuff like that was good grudge and everybody had a good time.
Okay. Well, that's the main thing. That's the most important thing. You have a good time right there. And everybody kept it civil, everybody kept it respectful and the whole thing. So you are definitely in favor of this whole OG uh, um OG stand down challenge. If we see a guy that ain't keeping it grudge, we feel like he's going personal, the saying is OG challenge, keep it grudge or keep it moving.
Yeah, yeah. And see, that's what's wrong with Grudge. Everybody getting in about homes and personal stuff. That ain't what racing and grudge is about.
Okay.
Racing and grudge is about grudge about grudge racing. And if you have to, you can help your fellow man. We don't mind. I have took out my car to help a man.
Wait a minute, say
So
that
that's what grudge is all about.
you took a part off your car to put it on somebody else's car to
Yeah,
help them race?
yeah, I have done that,
Wow, that's
and that,
beautiful.
that's what grudge is all about.
Okay, definitely, definitely. All right, guys, if you're on a Zoom side, you can open your mics now. If you have a question for our guest tonight, we have just a few more minutes left. Thank you for joining into the inaugural episode of NGRA Today. I'm your host. This is Smack Talk TV. That's my show, and we'll have other shows on this same network in GRA Today. It'll be other hosts, and we'll have other people doing interviews. They'll do it their style, but they'll be using all of the same technology. So, and we're looking to hire a engineer to run the board because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm doing it, but I'm not comfortable with it, so to speak. All right. So Black Nasty, just in the final minutes that we have, um, tell me what's on the agenda for this year. Give me some names that you're looking for, and tell me why you got to have them so bad.
Well, I like to run Dave Oak.
Dave Oates. Okay.
We got some unfinished business.
Yeah, he went down to Florida and kicked your ass in some punk out money, I believe.
Well, yeah. We paid him the punk out because we fair. The track won't there.
Uh-huh.
It was a lot of mess. So we're not gonna sit there and argue over that. Just do the right thing, then we'll get back later.
So you paid the man, so
You
it
know.
was $5,000. You didn't like your lane. But listen, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this to this day. This has always been on my mind. And I would be remiss if I did not ask you on the air on the air right now. So I agree with you that if your track ain't there in your lane, I've seen tracks that have one good lane, one bad one. I've seen that. We all have. I could see paying the punk out money if you know you can't go. To this day, my only question about every move that you made down there after you saw Dave Oates go down in the lane that you said was bad, why didn't you instruct your driver, Scott King, to get over there and try it one time to see?
Well, the problem is, Joe, we could have went down there and went 5 O's all day in that lane, just like they did. And
Oh, wait a minute.
another thing,
Wait now, what do you mean like they won a 5-0? I didn't look like a 5-0 to me, but what are you trying to suggest? They slowed the car down
well,
and
yeah, I mean, anybody, if you want to take a chance and on tearing a motor up and hurting your driver or something like that, we
mhm.
don't race like that. See something dangerous, we pull our drivers.
Mm.
You know, because only thing he proved out there just cost that man a lot of money because he hurt the motor down there just spinning and going on and won't go nowhere. That's all that was.
Oh,
So
so you
so
saying that
we locked in.
on that pass, you believe they hurt the motor? You know for a fact, or is that you
I
should opinion?
I, I, I know for a fact they did.
Okay, okay, okay.
but but it's like this right here. We had a water leak on the car. It rained that day. Had a water leak on the car, and we was not. I got more respect for my driver in the tearing the car to piece on than what we were going on.
Mm.
Now the next deal was now. If everybody remember, Dave told me when we get to Maryland up there. If I come in their backyard,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna run for X amount of. Well, when I got there,
You say you came in the
they
backyard.
didn't do it. I came into their backyard, and
We were at VMP
and I
on
told them
Saturday.
I would. And if you remember correct, they made 3-4 passes. And I told them I come straight out the trailer with no passes. Let's get it on. Get people something to see. They
Right.
wouldn't come. I raised money. I raised money for them by their fans. They wouldn't come.
Wait a minute. Wait. Back. Hold. Stop the presses. You did what with they fans?
I told they fans, if y'all like Illuminati, how can y'all raise some money for him? Let's get the thing on. And they did.
Oh, okay.
But they still would. So they said they had problems now. Okay, I'm a give them. They said they had problems, but I know what the problem was, right hand man. But they said they had problems.
But now, wait a minute. Why? Let me ask you this: and somebody, somebody may ask, well, why didn't you lock it in when you got there or before you came?
I tried because when we left Florida, we know what the lock-in is supposed to be already. The whole pot.
So you had a gentleman's agreement.
I walked over there with the whole pot in my pocket. Me and Rock both.
Okay.
But they didn't come. They said they had problems or whatever. They wouldn't come. So, but we're gonna correct all that. We're gonna get it on, and we're gonna correct all that. I think we're gonna get it on this year.
The fans definitely need to see Illuminati versus Black Nasty. There's so much about that, right? The fans got to see that one time, and I think the car is up for sale now. What would your message be to Illuminati before they sell that car? Let me have you one time.
Yeah, don't sell it. Let me retire. Don't sell it.
Yeah. Come on, Dave. Don't sell the car, man. Come on, Dave. It's one race, Dave. One race before you sell it. Give the people what they want, Dave. You keeping that grudge. Ain't nobody. And again, it's part of the reason about having a race. It's part of the reason that some people are hesitant. Are they hesitant because of all the clapback on social media, all the picking and the personal shit? Is that a problem? Or is that part of
it's like this, Joe. If you ain't never been in a grudge race and lost, you ain't never been in a race.
Ooh, say that again. Explain that to the people. Explain that to the people. If you ain't never been in a grudge race and lost, you ain't never been in a grudge race.
You ain't never been in a race.
So you saying you gonna lose as long as you keep racing, you gonna lose eventually.
Gonna lose eventually. The best have lost.
Right. And you just
now,
take it on the chin.
Right. Whether the track condition right or wrong or whatever, you're gonna lose eventually.
Okay.
Now, and if you stay in that grudge game or any racing, you're gonna eventually, because I have been the fastest thing at the track and the first thing on the trailer.
How does that come about? Fastest thing at the track, first thing on the
fastest thing. Shakedown pass, pulling the pavement up, and the first thing on the track,
not the concrete.
Yeah,
okay.
Thing leaving, gets run for the money, it knocks the tires off straight on the trailer. There we go.
Straight on the trailer. Wow.
Straight on the trailer.
I'm gonna say that last one to the next.
And it happens. And it happens to the best of us.
So your message basically is don't be scared to lose. It's part of the game.
That's part of the game. I got respect for a man that'll run. Win, lose, or draw. If that man step up and I got respect for that man. Don't make no difference. My theory is this, Joe. As long as everybody go home safely,
yeah,
and everything is good, then I'm good with everything else.
Okay, good deal. Ooh, wow. Well, there you have it from the world champion, heavyweight champ of the world, Black Nasty. He says, as long as everybody go home safe, he good with all the rest of it. All right, Black Nasty, I ain't gonna keep you. I know it's late. I know you got to get to the auto repair specialist tomorrow. Hey, listen, you still got that car wash special going on? Now I know you have a car wash as well. That's part of the service that you use. But when you do cars, you clean them up and all that. You have a special car wash bay on the other side of where your business is at, don't it?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. It's called Nasty Shine.
Nasty Shine. I think
Nasty.
we did a commercial for Nasty Shine. I got to find that commercial and put it back out there. You're still going strong now. This was like 5 or 10 years ago. You started Nasty Shine, the car wash business.
Still
And
going strong. Still taking care of the people and still going strong.
still
You know.
take people still going strong. Number love, number love. Now on your race team, you got some race luminaries as an auxiliary part of your team. Phil Schuler, big shout out to him. Stevie, does Stevie Jackson help out from time to time or no? You
Oh
got
yeah.
Eddie Madison from Chop Top
Yeah.
team and Scott
We
King.
got
Who else?
the lawyer.
The lawyer, Dwight Moore. Dwight Moore is the lawyer. He's got 2 cars. Anything on the horizon for him this season?
Oh yeah, we getting ready for the. We're gonna shake some stuff up this year. We getting ready to, you know, have a good season and hopefully good grudge races and everything, and
Okay.
see can we have
See, can you help what?
see can we have a good time this year.
Have a good time.
Get a fan something to see.
That's what it's all about. So your first event on the 2024 calendar will be, do you know exactly yet, or are you just still up in the air? You going to North versus South, or you guys going to be there with the car? I
Yeah,
know
the sep-
you know personally. I saw you this weekend at First Ass Cut, and I saw you that weekend, you and um your son. Well,
mhm.
shout out to him. What's your son's name?
Jamel.
Jamel. What's up,
Mhm.
man?
Yeah. So we getting like I say, Eddie, he getting the schedules made now. He's working on that and getting everything. We lead the schedule to him and
That's Eddie Madison.
him and Rock,
Him and
yeah,
Rock.
and him and Rock putting their head together and they, getting some stuff together for the cars and hopefully we can have a good time and get back to some good grudge races this year.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Final couple of questions. Final. We've gone over our time, but we're still here, so we're having fun. I don't care. All right, guys. Studio audience on the. If you want to ask Black Nasty a question, we have a couple minutes left, so unmute yourself and go ahead and ask a question. Let me know you're there and whatever. Okay. Now I know that Mel, your son was thinking about, or you guys were talking about sending him to Roy Hill to learn how to drive Black Nasty. Has you made any movement on those terms yet? Or
Oh
is
yeah,
it a
yeah.
surprise?
We get we're getting them ready.
You
And I always taught him, it don't matter how fast or how slow something goes, your safety come first,
okay? Good deal.
and that's the way it starts right there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And we're working on into, we got some stuff planned for him, and then he can take me. And we ain't gonna just throw him right on in that fast stuff just like that, but we're gonna get him worked into what he needs to be.
Right, right, right. All right. Listen, give everybody your address for your business. They need some regular car stuff done or some go fast stuff done. They can come over to the auto repair specialist. Tell them where you at.
Auto repair special, 2517 George Owens Road, Fayetteville, North Carolina, 28306.
Ooh-wee. And the phone number.
Phone number is 910-423.
Well, I didn't hear the last.
And
Give me the last
we
numbers. Say the number again.
910-423-1404.
140.
Business hour from seven. Yeah, business hour from 7 in the morning to 9, 10 at night. It don't make no difference. We here.
You be there. Huh? All right.
You'll be.
Nothing but love to you, Black Nancy. We definitely appreciate you coming on. And the guys, don't forget about we just issued the OG stand down challenge. We're trying to get control of the Grudge game again. We got big plans for the game. We're going places, we're doing things, and we're trying to put some money in everybody's pocket. Okay? So, how we get that done is by taking control, taking the game back from the non grudge stuff. We're going to keep it grudge in our conversations, in our shows, and hopefully even on the back line. We're not trying to control that. But my point is, we need to keep it grudge. We need to keep it moving, keep it great. Long Island Joe has a show coming up, North and Dexter, North versus South, March 22nd, 23rd. Black Nasty will be in the building. I don't know about the car yet, but he will be there. Anthony Williams, the pro mod heavyweight champion of the world. Mike Hill has a show on August the 5th at the House of Hook. And at March the 5th, I believe. And there's a few other shows coming up, but charge it to my head, not my heart. I can't remember. So if there are no further questions, Black Nasty, we definitely thank you for hanging out with us tonight and being a good sport and answering a couple of questions and giving us your perspective on some of the biggest things that are going on in the Grudge game today. So until next time, we definitely appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, unless you have a final comment.
I appreciate you, Joe. I thank you. I thank all the Grudge Racing fans. And look, I thank everybody that supports me. And
New
I'm gonna
t-shirt,
try to
t-shirts,
hold up my. I got plenty of shirts, hoodies, hats. Be more than
sunglasses.
glad to
I
if you.
I got sunglasses. I got Black Nasty sunglasses. Y'all ain't got that.
Oh,
Y'all ain't
yeah,
got that. I got the Black Nasty sunglasses.
yeah, we got some of them too.
Okay,
So
good.
we appreciate everything that helps support us. To keep going, and we appreciate every fan and everybody.
Where can they
And
call Black Nasty? Where can they call, or who can they call, or get in touch with on Facebook or whatever? I think Benita or something like that on Facebook. Get in touch to order some stuff online.
yeah, yes,
What
you
kind of
can order from her online.
Benita
And
Faye, Faye, Benita Bonnita Faye, Faye, Benita Faye. That's your wife. Yes.
Richardson.
Right. Okay, Benita favorites. And so yeah, you get the order stuff from her, t-shirts, the hats, or whatever the case. And it's some real cool stuff. Real cool stuff. Got the hoodies, the hats, the shirts, and on and on. All right, guys and girls, this is Pro Stock Joe for NGRA today. And now you know what I know. Black Nasty, thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you.
It's the Ngra. And get paid. Rush it will never be the same. It's the Ngra. Getting paid. Everybody want the money in the bank.
Welcome to the money zone. We pay to play, win or lose. Somebody getting paid today. About to make the Grudge papers. Guess it's safe to say, line up, and we gonna make you famous today. Somebody tell mama they done smoked at the kitchen. Put yourself on the board and play your position. It's a win-win. So how could you lose? Pick one and ride with them. You got something to prove.
And get paid. Rush it will never be the same. It's the Ngra. Getting paid. Everybody want the money in the bank.
That man guilty of disturbing the piece, you ain't a racer. Get you some $100 at least. You'll be girl, cheap and cash. Chairman of the board got his foot on the gas. Turn the lights on, you better get you a victory. Don't know who Willie Dog is? Check your history. Rules to the game, money, math, and mystery. You gotta keep cool and you gotta have heart. That's the #1 rule. Like the
Ngra.